Now, I know we're not allowed to talk about immigration because Nasty Nikki Sava and the rest of the gang says that this is racist to talk about it, but we are, because we all know there's not enough houses for the people who live here already, let alone the number of people who keep being tipped into the country, so we can keep 0.1% economic growth, and so the government can turn around and say, we've got a surplus, right? So they're all sitting pretty in the sort of comfy bits of the country, while the rest of us are going, can we just have a little break here, please? And a perfect example of that is rental properties. Now, I remember a friend of mine saying a couple of years ago to me that a big issue on the Gold Coast was how many people couldn't find a rental property. The penny never really dropped for me until about 6 months after that. But what about this today? That rental stock in Victoria has gone down by 15,500 properties, meaning there's 15,000 less places to rent this year compared to last year in Victoria. But of course, there's even more people than ever before that are looking around. Now, in Queensland, one of the solutions that they have, which is for people who currently are using their empty houses to go out for weekly rentals on Airbnb, to put simply make it too hard for people to rent their empty house out. Now, of course, if you've just got a nice joint with a nice view and every couple of months you let somebody stay there for the weekend, that's not the issue. But the council in Brisbane, freshly re-elected, has just said that you're now going to need a permit if you want to let your house out via Airbnb. The hope there is that people who are letting out empty houses will go, well, I'm not going to get a permit, so bugger it, put somebody in for 6 months or 12 months. Adrian Schrinner, the local mayor, says that the council will only issue a permit if the landlords' planning approvals are all in place and if it's appropriate, and if it has the support of the body corporate. So you might have a unit, but everyone else says, I'm tired of people coming and going. Guess what? You won't be able to rent it out. So isn't that amazing? You own property, but it's the council that decides what you're allowed to do with the property that you own. And if it's not the council, then it'll be that annoying lady next door, the Karen next door, who'll be able to tell you what you can and can't do in your own home.